What's going on, guys? This is Kogey. This is just a quick little video of an early access game on Steam called Jidousha Shakai, or Jidousha Shakai, or Jidousha Shakai, I don't know. It's some Japanese-styled name. This is a driving game built on the Unity engine, centered around drifting and customization and possibly online interactions eventually once we get to that stage in development. However, let's just hope that this is one of those games that doesn't get caught up in development hell forever and, you know, end up not being anything more than a base engine with an open map that you can kind of drive around in, and that's pretty much all it is right now. This game hit Steam, I believe, about a week and a half ago, in early access. As far as like how it generally handles and runs, this game feels absolutely great. I'm not gonna like jerk anyone around right now when I say the physics and drifting in this game just feel absolutely fucking fantastic. The drifting I would compare to something like maybe Forza 6 or even Forza Horizon along those lines, though it feels a little bit more slippery than Horizon. I would compare it more to Forza 6. This game totes some pretty cool customization. It has a lot of ambitious things going for it, however, you know, it's not even close to that stage in development yet. Unlike Drift Streets Japan, Drift Horizon, and whatever shit JDM4 put out in the past year and a half, this game has full working controller support. It also supports steering wheel and force feedback, however I don't have one to currently test that out. I'm using a Steam controller right now, which is emulating X input, and I haven't had an issue with controllers at all, unlike Drift Streets Japan and Drift Horizon and other games within the same engine. That being said, it is a very, very, very early game in development. There's not a lot of content right now. There's one selectable car at this point in time that you can actually use, which is the 240SX. So, I mean, if you're looking for more than just one car at this point in time, it's not happening. The developer did post saying that there is a large update on the way, featuring new cars, a wide body kit, a new map, etc., etc., but that hasn't dropped yet at the time of this video. That being said, this game's physics and handling as far as cars go feel absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. This is one of the best drifting physics games I've played yet on PC, because I can hop into it treating it like Forza 6 and I can drift. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed this just now, but my car just stalled out, which is possible to do in this game. So if you don't clutch in, you can stall out your car. The customization is pretty heavy right now as far as what we have going for the one vehicle in the game. Numerous body kits, wheels, hell, you can even customize how your lights work, you know, the flip-ups and whatnot. Feels a little bit like Need for Speed Underground as far as customization goes, when you can, like, you know, customize the headlights and taillights and whatnot like that. The developer said these models may be placeholders. They do seem like they are kind of free and or used assets from other games. Can't really confirm that, however, you know, it feels like it. That being said, the map is obviously very unfinished. This game is still very, very early in development. So we can only hope for the best this game doesn't get lost in development hell where, you know, we get thrown down a little fucking pretty much demo and then we never see anything else more than this. Now, the game in its current state does cost $14.99 on Steam, which does seem a little steep as far as what's currently featured in the game. Personally, I wouldn't buy it for that price right now because there's really nothing to do besides customize your car a little bit and drive around an open, empty road system. You can't even really call it a city. It's basically just one building and some roads. It's not very big as far as like the map goes, and again, there's only one car. But just as a quick example, we're going to take the car into the garage so you can see a little bit of the customization that we have here available in this game. We got engines, drivetrain, turbo, suspension, brakes, tires, aero, cosmetics, lights, wheels, color, tuning. You can do engine swaps, you know, drop your car, adjust camber, change wheels, body kits. There's a good amount of options in here. Let's just remove the front and back bumper because, you know, we're JDM as fuck today. We'll keep the side skirts on it because who the fuck cares, right? Okay, we'll remove the hood too. Can I remove the side skirts? No, I can't. What else? Blow out some burnt exhaust tips on there. Lights, you can change the style of headlights, angry headlights. We'll do Type X tail lights. Those are always cool to see. Change the kind of bulbs you have in your lights. HIDs, violet, purple. Ooh, the violet looks pretty cool. Let's see what we got for change the fog light colors and everything. Do iceberg and violet. Winky lights. It's always fun. We'll do sleepy eyes. That's always nice on a car. Tuning, you can really have some fun in the tune. Like, I just love this customization. Like, this just looks like a dope ass car right now. I'm not gonna lie. But steering angle, ride height, you know, you can. Whoa. It's a little buggy. This game is still very early in development. Camber, you just fucking whoa, man. Let's just make this car look fucking retarded because we can. You know, this game does have a a very reasonable amount of customization. Let's see if this actually affects how the car handles. That'd be really interesting if now my handling is garbage because I have retarded amounts of camber. God, that just looks silly. That just looks wrong. That looks very wrong. But yeah, this is Jidousha Shakai. Personally, right now, I wouldn't recommend it in its current state simply because there's just a very large lack of content and direction as far as what to do in the game. But it does show a lot of promise and potential as far as being a pretty cool PC drifting game. It's just one of those things where we have to hope it doesn't get stuck in development hell and just, you know, never make it past alpha or beta stages, because as it stands right now, this game is heavily in alpha stages. The developer said there is an update on the way. As of this video, the update has not dropped yet. RIP. Also just stalled out the car again. But they're toting some wide body kits and some other cool shit, so let's just hope that all comes out relatively soon. This game also is going to feature multiplayer. At this point in time, it does not have multiplayer. However, in the options menu, there is the online option that is grayed out. There's a photo mode, graphics options, all that shit. Not really going to go into that. It's not really relevant at this point in time. Full controller support, wheel support is still in progress. Here's some of the cars that are going to be featured in the game at a later date. We got a Supra, we got some Ferrari that I don't give a two shits about, a Golf, and a fucking bus because, you know, it's a bus. Drifting also isn't the only aspect of the game. It does seem a little buggy right now. Maybe it's just because my car is pushing out retarded amounts of power, I'm not sure. But the traction control in the TCS does definitely, the traction control and the stability control definitely does seem to be hindering as far as what you can do with the car. It just seems to be fighting against the car way too much for you to be able to even gain a reasonable top speed. Let's actually put those on real quick so we're not having stupid amounts of wheel spin. So now we have all the assists on. The car is really wanting to let go even with the assists. It could just be, you know, small tires with a lot of power. That and I have just stupid amounts of camber right now, so I probably can't grip at all. But, you know. We're getting there. This game is currently $14.99 on Steam. Can't really recommend at that price, but if you're looking for a game with some good potential and you like drifting and you like Japanese and all that other good shit, you know. It's something to keep an eye on to see if it progresses to a point where it would be worth buying. I am saying right now this game does have a lot of potential. It's, you know, too early to really say anything, but the general driving and physics just feels absolutely wonderful, and that alone makes it just fun to kind of hop in and drift around simply because the physics work, unlike Drift Streets Japan, where the physics consistently work against you. There's no proper controller support. The developer of Drift Streets Japan just really doesn't seem to give a shit. He's more concerned about pumping out quote-unquote new drifting games every 20 minutes, such as JUR and Drift Horizon, instead of fixing the games he already has released. And all these other games that he's been releasing also feature the same issues and bugs that the others have as well, such as lack of controller support and, you know, just in general the physics aren't fantastic. So we're driving in our in some incomplete highway, and yeah, it's pretty much the whole game right here at this point. Not much to it, but shows some potential and could be potentially fun in the future. But right now, it's still too early to say anything. But I've been enjoying just driving around, drifting, going sideways, and having a good time doing it. I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you all have a great day.